Welcome back. One of my subscribers had an idea that I should be angling the camera outwards to closer out to the side of the car. You know, like when you were a kid, you used to look out the window, but now as a driver, you don't get a chance to really take in the scenery. I'm coming out of Louisiana. Actually, I'm not quite out of Louisiana yet, but I wanted to share some of the lush surroundings around here. I mean, it's a very wet land, as you probably know, and the green space is quite nice. At any rate, while we're looking at that, I figured I'd take the opportunity to talk about, of all things, even though it's 32.5 degrees Celsius here, winter tires. The importance of winter tires in Canada, or at least in Toronto anyway. There is a misconception that if you either live in the city or don't do a lot of driving in the winter, that you don't need winter tires. Some people also call them snow tires. Now, there is a distinction between a snow tire and a winter tire, and there are some hybrid tires that do both as well. Primarily, a winter tire is designed for cold weather in general, so it can be cold roads, usually geared towards ice. Has a lot of siping in it. Siping is the fine slices in the tread blocks that allow the tread block to have multiple biting edges. And then there's a snow tire, and a snow tire characteristic is generally a deeper tread. Most of them, of course, also have siping for ice traction, but are most at home in deep snow. So if you live, north of Barrie, or in Barrie or Bradford or something like that, then a snow tire might be a better choice for you. However, a lot of the time people say, well, I don't really drive that much in the winter, or I have all-season tires. Well, one of the things about all-season tires is, like anything else, they're a bit of a compromise. Think of it this way: if you're going to go out in a snowstorm, you're not going to want to wear flip-flops. You're going to want to wear appropriate shoes, whether they be boots or waterproof shoes or something like that, because flip-flops are going to hurt your feet, and you're not going to get the right kind of traction in order to walk in those types of conditions. Your car is no different. However, probably more importantly, because the tires are the only four things connecting you to the road. So if you don't have proper traction, all of those fancy systems you've got in your car, like ABS, electronic traction control, electronic stability control, they can't do their job properly because they rely on traction in order to operate. So another reason that winter tires are so much better, aside from the siping and the difference in tread pattern and things like that, is most winter tires have a higher degree of a compound called silica in them. And silica is a compound that's added to the rubber that allows it to maintain flexibility at low temperatures. So around freezing, 0 or 32 Fahrenheit, you want to have a winter tire or a snow tire, primarily because an all-season tire, or especially a summer tire, lose their elasticity quite a bit. So they become sort of like hockey pucks, very hard, a little bit more brittle, and certainly a significant decrease in traction. Now, you can look all over the internet and you'll find all sorts of tests that will show stopping distances, differences between all-season tires and a winter or a snow tire, and the differences are quite dramatic. Another thing to consider is that a winter tire is run separately of the all-season tire. Now, that may seem like an obvious thing, but a lot of people don't think about that. Basically, what that means is that you can either drive your all-season or summer tire only in the summer and spring, where you can drive your winter tire just in the winter. So that means you're saving the tires that are not on the vehicle. Thus, you extend the life of the tires that came with the vehicle. So that's a really good idea. Now, I know that it's a bit of a hassle for a lot of people, especially those of you who live in condos, to try to figure out a way to store those. Your dealership, ours included, Agincourt Auto House, does have a storage service available for those types of people, so that all you have to do is get us to store them for you, and we can just take them on and off when the seasons change. Keep in mind also that winter tires are generally less pricey than their all-season or winter counterparts. So you will find that you're going to save money over the long run in a way. You're not really expending that much more, is more to the point. And you're going to increase your safety quotient quite significantly. Also take into consideration those parents with teenage drivers. You want to equip them with the best type of traction possible, so in the event of an emergency, they have room to stop and steer and all this other stuff. So anyway, just wanted to touch on that. I think I'm running out of lush country here. I think I'm into sort of a bit more of a metropolis. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now, but I wanted to give you that little talk, and I'll follow up with you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.